town in South Carolina. We got a great college football matchup coming your way. It's a picture-perfect day as we get set for today's contest between the Clemson Tigers and the Duke Blue Devils. Boy, we've got a great game for all you football fans. I'm Brad Nessler here with the Professor, Lee Corso, and the young and handsome Kirk Herbstreit. After this one's over, the bowl picture will come much more into focus.
Duke is going to have to be very successful in stopping this running game today if they want to win this game. This running back is amazing at making people miss, and if they let him get to the outside, they're in real trouble because this kid has some real speed.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Duke is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. And this game is now underway. Taken from the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. So now we'll get to see the offense come onto the field for their first drive of this game. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Fires incomplete, knocked away. Great defensive effort that time.
Did you see how that safety played that ball? That was a beautiful play.
Ace backfield. They give to the tailback. He's taken down. And that one goes for a big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Gives it off. Tackle at the 48-yard line. The running back gives him 6 on the ground. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll go with the run once again. And they make the stop at about the 43-yard line. That's going to be a first down. The back got about 5 yards on the play.
Guys, that's his halfback's third carry on the drive, and this one will move the chains.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43. Going with the shotgun here. They motion to the right. First down, looking to throw. Complete across the middle. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled.
Let's give this quarterback a lot of credit. He recognized the man coverage, and guys, I'm going to tell you something. He probably knew he was going to go to the post before the ball was even snapped. Well done.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22. Ace backfield.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Second and 6. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Here he goes. And he's tackled around the 15-yard line. Maybe 3 yards that time on the pass.
They got it to the tight end on that play, but he did not get very far off the line of scrimmage.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Big play, and it's first and goal. It's first and goal. This is the 9th play of this drive. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Clemson!
Not a good play for the confidence of these defenders. This back made that touchdown look easy.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson to kick. He kicks off. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Well, they're down a touchdown. Let's see how this offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
You know, Brad, it's important that they respond here with a solid drive. The more momentum a team can build early in the game, the better off that team will be as the game wears on.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
4 wide. Takes a snap and rolls left. Swatted away. Nice defensive play.
The thing I like here is watch the awareness by the defender. Look how he reads this play, focuses on the ball once it's thrown, and then breaks on the ball to deflect it away. That's tremendous effort.
Fires complete over the middle. He picks up a yard on the play.
Well, not a whole lot of yards there for the wide receiver, but at least a short gain is better than an incompletion.
It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. Gets this one away. The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
The offense will take over at the 38. 1st down, 10 to go. Clemson is up by a touchdown. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. Just about 3 yards there.
3 yards gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 41. One-man backfield. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Brought down at the 37. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
We've got a 1st and 10. Single set backfield. They motion to the left. It's the tailback. There's a player shaken up on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 31. The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Gets it. He's in space. And down he goes at the 25.
That was a pretty good-looking pass.
Yep, Coach. Instead of forcing the ball downfield, he threw a nice little short pass to get the 1st down. Good decision there by the quarterback.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. action. And he is drilled at the 23. So the quarterback keeps it for 2 yards.
On the play.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 23. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Looks to him again, complete. They pick up a few yards there on the pass.
And I'll tell you what, that fake handoff froze the secondary just enough to allow for the receiver to come up with a nice gain that time. Good call.
Throws it and it's caught for the touchdown. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And the quarterback showed incredible touch on his pass, hitting the wide receiver on the flag route.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Tackle at the 26. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out.
So far, nothing has been working for this offense.
It better start working soon, Kirk, because these guys can't afford to get into a much bigger hole.
He's scrambling. Complete. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
First quarter comes to an end, and this one might raise a few eyebrows around the country. The score here in Death Valley is Clemson 14, Duke nothing. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out, the quarterback in the gun. He scrambled.
Pace.
Tips it away.
That was the big guy who got his hand on that one.
Those guys get in the throwing lanes, and it's hard to see those receivers. Excellent job by the defensive line.
2nd and 10, ball on their own 41. 4 wide. Rolls left, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, and they got it.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
But the quarterback did do a good job of not losing too much ground. It only set them back about 2 on the play. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's looking to pass. He's tackled at the 44.
This defense was very lucky they didn't give up a home run. They blitzed both cornerbacks and only gave up a 1st and 10. Anytime both corners blitz and you fail to get to the quarterback, the offense is looking at a shot at 6 points.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. They made a great connection there for the touchdown, didn't they, fellas?
Boy, the quarterback threw a strike to the wide receiver. He caught it and took it all the way.
Boy, what a dangerous combination. You can't say enough about how good that throw was. The quarterback put that one right on the money.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Duke gets set to kick this one away. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
It was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm, did a good job of picking apart the defense.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. He's brought down in the open field. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
It's second down and a yard to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. 4 wide. Got it to the senior. That play's good for 8 yards and a first down.
And that was a pretty good-looking throw, Brad.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Gets it out to him again, and he's taken down around the 38-yard line.
Heck, they might as well keep throwing it the whole game if they're going to make big plays like that.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Looks to pass. Tackle made at the 28-yard line. A good 10 yards on the pickup. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. One-man backfield. He's got it with room to run. First down there on a 2-yard pass.
And still, this gunslinger hasn't missed a receiver yet on this drive.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 26. One-man backfield. Here's the give. Brought down in the open field. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He drops back. Let's move again. Complete. Big play, and it's first and goal.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a first down.
Clemson looking to go up 2 touchdowns. They line up in the jumbo set. Fires over the middle. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson to kick. He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
Anytime you can put points on the board, things are going in the right direction.
He looks to throw on first down. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
The quarterback has to know where the safety is when he makes this kind of throw. Right here, he just tried to force something that wasn't there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26. Two tight end set. Here's the halfback. And he hits him hard at the 23-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
And a new halfback checks into the game. And he's tackled at the 19. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 3rd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. It's complete. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal.
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And the receiver was able to shake off all the defenders that were trying to cover him, and that really made it easy for the quarterback to pick him out and throw him the ball.
Clemson looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. Ace backfield. Handoff up the middle. He makes it out to maybe the 7-yard line. So they get about 3 on the draw. It's 2nd down. Only 7 yards from a touchdown. One-man backfield. He'll get it again. Touchdown, Clemson! They gave it to the halfback, and he got him the score.
Well, this kid's got great vision and knows how to find the end zone.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Clemson to kick this one off. Decent kick. And he's tackled at the 28. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 39.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on first down, no less.
It's 1st and 10. 4 wide. Can't find anyone open. Drops it. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's under pressure. And he can't get away from the pressure. How about the effort of the defense right there?
It's been a great effort by this kid. He has been absolutely sensational. That was his 2nd sack today.
Yeah, that's 2 sacks today for this defensive end. He's really showed up and played the type of game you'd expect from him.
He wants it all. This one's intercepted. It's the sophomore safety. He got hit hard. They're really digging themselves in a hole now. That interception was not what they were looking for.
Yeah, they've had a really bad first half. They're going to have to stage some sort of comeback in the second half.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. They come out with a big set. They motion to the left. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line.
It's a good play when a corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 30. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down. There's his 3rd sack of this game.
This guy's got a great motor out there. He's always working his way to the quarterback, looking for the sack.
I don't know how many more shots like that the quarterback can take from this guy. He really got hit hard on that play.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Lost the ball. Fumble. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse for this offense, they do.
Oh, boy, you know if they give this kid a shovel, he couldn't dig his team into a hole faster.
Ah, that's pretty harsh there, don't you think, Coach? But unfortunately, you're right. That hole is getting bigger and bigger every snap in this game.
One-man backfield. This one is incomplete.
Even a great adjustment wouldn't have made a difference on that low throw.
His shoelaces need a pair of hands for that pass.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
Now this comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 26. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They connect again, and they make the stop at the 15.
Pretty impressive. Accuracy is important, but just as important is having receivers that can make plays.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. And it's good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. We've reached halftime, and I don't think too many people were expecting this. The score here in Death Valley is Clemson 31, Duke 7. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. He kicks it. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Guys, what should we be expecting here in the second half?
Well, the return team has some work to do this half. They're going to have to buckle down and make some plays on offense, then get some stops on defense to make this game even competitive.
They definitely need to turn around this half, and quickly.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Wants to go long and does. And they bring him down at the 10. He found his halfback and turned it into a big game.
This kid is a very versatile back. He can run the ball, he can make the catch, but what you don't notice is his blocking. This guy's just an all-around player.
Tackle around the 5-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. They come out in a goal line set. Tries to get around the corner. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
I pounded straight up the middle here for 2 points.
So the kicker's going to stay on the sidelines. These guys will try for a 2-point conversion. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet.
You know what is better than an extra point? 2 extra points.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it off. Taken at the 5. And he's tackled at the 35. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will start at the 35-yard line. Ace backfield. Takes a handoff inside and stopped immediately. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. On the handoff, watch out. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Here's a 3rd and 3. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They try to get it on the ground, and he's met by a whole host of defenders. He didn't have the ball long there.
Having ball control is important in football, and 3 and out is what you want to avoid for sure.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. They'll go to work at the 17. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. Going over the middle, intercepted. And down he goes at the 14. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep, and the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
We've got a 1st and 10. The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the option. He's taken down at the 8. And the option to the halfback gets 6 yards. It's 2nd down. 8 yards from the end zone. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Up the middle, brought down by a host of defenders. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down. The ball is on the 4, and they're going in. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And he's taken down around the 3-yard line. And that'll be good enough to move the sticks.
Great run. And now we've got a new set of downs.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws for the touchdown, and it's going to be an interception. He's made better throws than that, and they lose a possible chance at some points.
Yeah, but don't forget, this guy is still a young quarterback. He's still learning the position. I'm sure he'll learn from this mistake. now know what to do the next time he's out there in a similar situation.
Yeah, for all those people watching at home, remember, Kirk was a quarterback in college. So if you're wondering why he's so easy on the kid...
Will you take it easy, Coach? You were brutal.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Rolling left, looking to pass. He's into the open field. Knocked out of bounds at the 30. And a big gain on the quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do is run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Scrambling around. And he's immediately tackled. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
4 wide. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Slings it out there incomplete. How about that defensive call?
I love this call because you don't want the quarterback to get too comfortable back there. He'll tear you up.
And a new halfback checks into the game. He drops back. They'll make the sack. That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
5 DBs on the field. Can't find anyone open. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And now the ball is loose. That mistake will cost this offense possession of the ball.
They tried to do a little bit too much on that one.
This young safety was right there to pick up the fumble. Huge break for the defense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34. Backup running back comes into the game now. They go with the run, and they'll bring him down behind the line. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
They'll work the left side. Tackle made at the 35-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Nice play there on the line of scrimmage by the safety.
Yeah, this freshman does a good job of reading and reacting to the play from his spot in the secondary, and he makes a good tackle.
Ace backfield. He drops back. He's under pressure. He's got all day. Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. Tackle around the 35-yard line. The screen only gains a few guys, and the defense seemed ready for that one.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because they were playing man coverage. That's why, my friends.
You're right, Coach. And unless you block the man covering him, they'll stop that every time.
The kick is up. And they tack on 3 points. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. And this one's going to come back to the 20. A fumble really hurt this team's last drive. So let's see if they can make up for that blunder on this drive.
They need to make sure they don't turn this ball over again.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake on consecutive drives, Coach.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. From the gun. He scrambled. Got a man in and out of his hands.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back. Look out!
So another incompletion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The defensive secondary has been awesome on this drive by not allowing the quarterback to complete any passes.
Yeah, and the quarterback's been off a little bit as well. He needs to regain his confidence a little after that showing.
Now he tries to buy some time. Wants to go long and does. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. We've played 3, and this is not what the experts predicted. The score here in Death Valley is Clemson 34, Duke 22. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Gets to about the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Straight run, nothing going on there. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Way to look at it.
Now that's what I like to see. This first down came because this kid was not afraid to go over the middle. Nice job of beating the man coverage on the slant route.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He makes it to the 42-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They go with the run. And he's tackled right around the 46-yard line. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 46. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Back to pass. Throws into coverage, just picked off. He's into the open field. And they make the stop at the 28.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. From the gun. Scrambling around. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
4 sacks in this game is not a simple feat, fellas. This kid makes it look easy.
This is just total domination, Coach.
Talk about a thorn in the side of this offense. One thing for sure, If this kid wasn't on the field right now, then this would be an entirely different ballgame.
How about that play right there? Zone coverage by the defense, and the linebacker is quick enough to react and get a hand on the ball to force the incompletion.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to pass. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it. The defense holds.
Great job to get a finger on that pass and cause the incompletion.
They call on the kicker for a long field goal. This one from 52. It's up, looks long enough, and it is good. He didn't make it by much, but it counts.
That one looked wide from here. I don't know how he was able to sneak that one through the uprights.
Me either. That certainly wasn't the best kick of his career, but it did do the job. And like Brad said, it counts.
Well, I'd expect the onside kick here, although it doesn't look like they're lining up for it. And it's off. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
And he's taken down around the 37-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. 2 tight ends here. Little handoff. Brought down around the 43-yard line. And a good pickup on the ground.
That run now gives them another set of downs to work that clock down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Gives it off. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 49. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line. And that's a 1st down on the short gainer.
1st down, and this will help their efforts in chewing up some more of the game clock.
1st and 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Here he goes. To the 20. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Guys, what a big-time score right there.
Let me tell you why that was so important. That puts them up by 2 scores with not much time left at all.
And all they have to do now is not give up any big plays, and they'll be able to get out of here with the W.
This one should keep that offense in check.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. Single set backfield. He'll get it again. They don't get it.
Good stop by the defense here.
Yeah, it made sense to go for the two-point conversion here. They just weren't able to plunge it in.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Clemson gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 34. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points. The offense will start at the 34-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. And there they are, folks, the Russell Athletic players of the game. There are 4 wide receivers split out, the quarterback in the gun. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. 4 wide. Scrambling around. Going deep. Tipped away. Well defended that time.
You're right. Great job here by the defender playing the ball, keeping his balance, and getting in the way of that pass.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in their formation. He scrambled. He rolls out to the left. Throws complete. He's got space to work. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the 1st down. That's just a nice play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Deep ball, laying it out there. Can't pull it in.
Wow, not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there. I guess.
Now, the next time he does that, he better be ready to make a tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
They line up in the shotgun. The play clock's at 0-0. They just took too long.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty. They didn't snap the ball in time.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
They'll be called for an infraction. That will put them back a few paces.
Man, the coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
Throws a laser across the middle. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of the football there. Really nice throw.
From the gun. It's broken up.
Whoa, That was a dangerous pass, Kirk.
We saw him make a great move on the ball there and then come up with a big defensive play.
Yeah, but what I like about this is he didn't get called for pass interference on that play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Back to pass. And he can't get the pass off, and he's sacked. I think we're getting close to a record, Coach.
Just one more sack from this kid, and he's going to tie the NCAA mark for the most in one game.
They'll take over at the 33. 1st and 10. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
1 yard loss is the play.
2nd down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 32. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score. Clemson 40, Duke 25. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, it's not the outcome most people were expecting. Duke really has to be discouraged about losing a game they probably should have won. You can bet their coach will have a nice long talk with his players after this performance.